What up? This is Ramashkrin covering movies, TV, and entertainment. Here's my review of Prime Video series Jack Ryan Season 3. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Let's rock this! First up, I would like to say thank you to Prime Video for granting me the screeners to this entire new season. It goes without saying that even though I will not be spilling spoilers here, this review is mainly for those of you, my fellow Jack Ryan fans, who already know what's up. Alrighty then, guess who's back? Back again. Jack is back. Tell a friend. I am a huge fan of this show, and you know what? No offense to the previous actors who played Jack Ryan in the past, including Harrison Ford, Alec Baldwin, Ben Affleck, and Chris Pine. But come on, John Krasinski has embodied this character like it's nobody's business. The late great Tom Clancy would be proud of what John has been doing here. Now, if you recall, in previous season 2, Jack Ryan was taking care of problems in South America. Well, now he's back in Europe, trying to intercept a nuclear WMD conspiracy. And I've watched all these 8 new episodes, and let me tell you, Season 3 is pulse-pounding, it's intense, it's intricate, it's got a couple of massive explosive scenes that are destined to be a topic of conversation around the water cooler. Well, for those of us fans of action thriller anyway. But there is one caveat, however. It seems that the writers are putting more emphasis and more substance on everybody else but Jack Ryan. Now, don't get me wrong, Jack is not reduced to being some kind of backseat character or anything like that, but the new supporting characters have more layers to them, while Jack in Season 3 mainly serves as just a man of action. I'm not complaining, it's more of an observation, but perhaps it's also sufficient enough to keep Season 3 from being potentially described as the show's best season yet. In Season 3, Jack Ryan is working as a CIA case officer in Rome when he is tipped off that the so-called project, a secret plan to restore the Soviet Empire, is being resurrected more than 50 years after it was thought to have been shut down. Jack embarks on a mission to confirm the intelligence, but things quickly go awry and he is wrongly implicated in a larger conspiracy. Accused of treason with a red notice out for his arrest, Jack is forced to run from his own government if he has any hope of uncovering the rogue faction before it's too late. Crisscrossing Europe as he is hunted by former allies and new enemies alike, Jack races against the clock to stop the cascade of destabilizing conflicts from leading to global catastrophe. Starring John Krasinski as Jack Ryan, with Wendell Pierce and Michael Kelly reprising their roles as CIA officer James Greer and former CIA officer Mike November, respectively. Joining the cast this season are Nina Hoss as Czech President Alina Kovac and Betty Gabriel as CIA Rome Station Chief Elizabeth Wright. Prime Video gave me a long list of things that I'm not allowed to share with you here. So if I sound like I'm talking cryptically, well, you'll understand why. So Season 3 starts off as a political thriller, and then it quickly morphs into a burn notice situation, but that whole fugitive situation only covers the front half, while the back half is Jack Ryan doing what he does best, which is hunting down the villains and trying to get one step ahead of their game. As I implied earlier, the new additional characters stand out brightly, and that includes Game of Thrones alum James Cosmo. James Cosmo sheds his thick Scottish accent and truly disappears in this character who's driven by a sense of patriotism. Cold and precise, Luca always shows up in the nick of time, and you never quite know which side he's blending in for at any given moment. Actress Nina Hoss, who plays Czech President Alina, also gives a solid performance. You probably recognize Nina from her recent award-worthy role in the movie Tar. Well, here as Alina Kovac, Nina is lucky enough to be given a full, substantive story arc involving family and betrayal, and Nina nails every moment of it. So while the writers are digging deep into examining what it is that makes these characters tick. Jack, on the other hand, is just go, go, go. And he puts two and two together on the fly because there's no rest for the weary. Jack and Mike November are like a two-man field agent band with James Greer behind the scenes providing cover and backup when needed. I'm telling you, some of the cat and mouse chase on some of these episodes are such an adrenaline rush. And of course, you can't have a new season of Jack Ryan without him and his team doing some kind of raid or some kind of a special op. And so you can expect that as well from season 3, and trust me, it is as hardcore and as suspenseful as it gets. So even though the drama is heavier on the Eastern European characters, there's no personal dilemma going on with Jack this time. But the consistent action that Jack is giving you will keep your attention locked in the entire time. As I'm winding down, the themes in season 3 are eerie and timely, considering the fact that in our real world today, the maniac leader of Russia has fond dreams of bygone Soviet era. And get this, the final episode is a bit of a throwback to the Hunt for Red October, minus the submarine, but still, it should get you Jack Ryan fans everywhere geeking out. But ultimately, what you need to understand about Jack Ryan Season 3 is that this time, the writers are basically trying to pay tribute and honor to the men and women whose heroism done in secrecy is the reason why millions of us could sleep soundly at night. Now, whether or not this is this show's best season yet is arguable, but season 3 is nothing short of gripping.